gentlemen, welcome back to VGU's Friday Night Magic. As always, I'm your host, Dom the Expert of Coles from VideoGamesUncovered.com. Last time, we defeated Form of a Dragon and Dark Carnival in one sitting. Awesome. Now we face Dodge and Burn. Now, Dodge and Burn is actually the deck you can unlock in Ravnica, which is pretty darn awesome. As we know, the Dodge and Burn deck is a red-blue counterburn deck. Counterburn style, should I say. So what we want to do is we want to try... we just want to try and beat it, really. So we're going to do our old-school tactic of the random deck and see how we do. Random drawings a go-go! Oh yes. Feeling pumped today. I'm really looking forward to this. And what do you know? It's Dodge and Burn versus, well, Dodge and Burn. Classic. And Mnemonic Wall, Remand. Remand would be actually quite good against this deck. And it'll help me draw and it'll delay him for a turn. So I like this. Okay, let's go. And if you're wondering, the actual man behind Dodge and Burn is Dak Faden. Dak Faden. That's a name and a half, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to start this off pretty slow with just our regular land turns. Doesn't have anything on the second, so I'm going to pump this out. Oh my days, yes, we have Charmbreaker Devils already in our hand. That's really good. We have a very solid turn 6 play, which is badass. Should I put down Kiln Fiend? I don't think so. I would love to put down Kiln Fiend, but I have a plan, and it involves Remand. So let's see what he does. Gonna put down another land, make it 3. And he's using Electrolyze. Haha! Just what I wanted you to use. Because I will Remand it, get a card out of it. Oh, and I get Cancel. Wow. Talk about card pulls. Okay. Put down another one of these. I might just use Compulsive Research, but I'm going to put down Kiln Fiend before I do it, so that I can now have a creature that can benefit from the use of Compulsive Research. Hopefully he doesn't have anything... No, oh yeah, he'll use Electrolyze this turn. Is he going to use both of them on... Yeah, he'd use both of them on one guy, okay. That's absolutely fine. Made it so that he used his Electrolyze. I now have my one in my hand. Let's use a Compulsive Research, see what we can get. Oh, I'm going to have to discard 2 because we didn't get any lands. Fort Bind. I'm not a fan of Fort Bind. Breaking Point. Any player may have Breaking Point deal 6 damage to him or her. If no one does, destroy all creatures. Ooh, that's actually quite tempting. Mnemonic Wall is extremely good. I'm just trying to think. I don't have a lot of mana at this point, so I need to think of what I can pretty much get rid of. Sulphur's Blast will probably have to go. And to be honest, Fort Mind. Not a big fan of Fort Mind, in all honesty. It's not too bad, but yeah, not the best in the world. He has so much more land than me! What is wrong with this? I don't like the look of this picture already. He's got a ton more land. Here comes the Char. Deal the 4. Punch him in the face. Ouch. Too bad Kiln Fiend can't attack this turn. Or else that would have been way more deadly. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I could just get away with Breaking Point right now, but there's really no point. Let's just go Electrolyze, get rid of the Kiln Fiend, just so that he doesn't have a threat out, a direct threat out of the field that can really do anything. And I actually drew into lands, but that's not too bad. I like it! Just gonna use Telemorphic Expanse, get more land out. Is that it? Or oh, that's it. Oh, interesting, interesting. Into battlefield, may return target instant sorcery from the graveyard to your hand. I'm gonna do it. Mnemonic Wall. An 0-4 defender I will love to keep, and I'm actually going to bring back Electrolyze, just in case. I like Electrolyze. Electrolyze is good. It's solid, it's good. It may only do 2 damage, but 2 damage can definitely help you out. There's the Charmbreaker Devils, so that's going to start helping him out. It's going to be a punch him a dick unless we can do something. We have Dragonauts. Whenever you cast an instant sorcery, turns into a 3/3 flyer. Very nice. Let's get out the wee ones. Get out the wees all the way home. Because it's not like he can attack. If he wants to attack, he has to get through the wall, pretty much. He is now going to start getting some very serious plays. Oh yeah, he is going to attack. Oh. I'm not gonna block it. Ooh. I know he has Charm in his hand and he's probably gonna charm me right now. Yep, here we go. Why didn't you use Charm to begin with? You could have... He could have pretty much destroyed me. That's weird. I don't know why he didn't do that. Huh. Interesting. Oh well. Right. So I have 2 electrolyzers. Can't do much with those. Sulphurous Blast. We can deal 3. Not enough to deal with that. Breaking Point. He has plenty of health to take it and still keep his Charm Breaker. But it will also give me a bigger guy. I like... Okay, Breaking Point. Let's do this. I'm gonna let it destroy all creatures. Oh, he's just gonna let it go. Okay. Okay. If you're just gonna let it go, that's absolutely fine. Get rid of your Charm Break. Oh, wow. Searing Spear. Ouch. That's a pain. That's a pain. But now look what we have. We have Electrolyzers and we have Compulsive Research. And I'm going to use a Compulsive Research. See if we can't get some good... Hopefully a land. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now let's get rid of an Electrolyze and a Sulphurous Blast. Keep my lands. Drop a land. And drop down a Kiln Fiend. Because now we have a creature out on our side of the field. He doesn't. Which is very, very good. Unless he has an Electrolyze or Searing Spear in his hand. There's a land. He has nothing. This could be the comeback of the century. Okay. I'm going to put down the Charmbreaker Devils now. So we now have a bigger threat that can't be taken down very easily. Then let's attack with the Kiln Fiend to do 1, take him down to 15. Because he has to do something serious to now get rid of this threat. Because next turn I'm going to use a sorcery, do some magical stuff and see what happens. And I get something back. Oh, it's a land. Okay. Let me just see. We're going to at random from your graveyard to your hand. Oh yeah. So I must have gotten something. I must have just got something back. Oh, I got a Sulphurous Blast from the graveyard. Is that it? Must have been. Must have been. Or 4 mind. It was something. I got something. Well, let's just hit him for 2. That'll activate these guys, turning him into a 4/2 and an 8/4. Also dealing 2 damage to him. There's a Searing Spear. Let's do it again. Turning that into a 7/2 and that into a 12/4. Also dealing 3. And why not? Let's put insult to injury. Compulsive Research. Turning that into a 10/2. Turning this into a 16/4. Giving me a card draw. Let's get rid of the Sulphurous Blasts. And this is how you win it. Unless he has a gigantic blast of counter in his hand. which he doesn't. I win. With minus 16 in his side of a course. Nice. I actually thought I screwed myself up there, but no, I did alright. And we got overwhelming intellect. Brains! I like the artwork on that actually. 6 mana, counter target spell, and draw cards equal to that spell's converted mana cost. Not bad. But there you go. We are done in Ravnica. So let us head to my favourite plane of them all. The final plane of which we must endure to finish the expansion campaign. The legendary plane of Kamigawa.
On the far-flung plain of Kamigawa, you learn of a powerful samurai who possesses the scale of a white dragon. You must use all your skills to search Kamigawa, retrieve the scale, and move one step closer to completing the spell.
Ooh. So if you didn't hear that, we're now aiming to go against the samurai guy that has the scale that we need of a dragon. But we gotta start things off against the Nezumi swarm. These cheeky Nezumi people, being all cheeky and Nezumi-like. And you know what? This is the perfect chance to show you guys Sword of the Samurai! So let's see how we do against the swarm, shall we? It's also a good chance to actually try out this deck properly. See how well we can do with it. I really liked Kamigawa back in the day. Obviously I was late coming into Magic the Gathering since I started off in Avacyn Restored. Well, I say I entered late. It's more like, you can't really say when you entered Magic the Gathering really, since there were so many sets, but I was introduced to the Kamigawa set and what it was capable of doing, like Bushido and all this, that and the other. It's quite interesting. Miser. Each opponent's maximum hand size is reduced by 1. This is basically the premise behind the deck. The Nezumi Swarm uses cards that cripples your hand size. So effectively, you've got to basically get rid of your hand as fast as you can. Which luckily, this deck is very good at. Now let me introduce you to Battle Mad Ronin. He's a 2-cost for a 1/1 with Bushido 2. And he attacks each turn if able. How this works is, if Battle Mad Ronin attacks a guy, and that guy blocks, Battle Mad Ronin goes from a 1/1 to a 3/3 because of Bushido 2. If the opponent attacks me and I block with Battle Mad Ronin, Battle Mad Ronin also turns into a 3/3. But if I simply attack the opponent and the opponent does not block me whatsoever, Battle Mad Ronin is just a 1/1. I hope that's basically put into perspective what Bushido is capable of doing, in case you have no idea. Nezumi Cutthroat. It can't block and it has fear. A 2/1 fear. Lovely. Actually, let me just remind myself what fear does again. I keep on forgetting. While it's attacking, this creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures or black creatures. Fair enough. At least I reminded myself now rather than later. So what we're going to do now is, we are now going to drop down the Nadachi. Very good piece of equipment. Gives your guy first strike and +2/+0. Very nice. Battle Mad Ronin will attack this turn. Will Nezumi Swarm block? No, it won't. So Battle Mad Ronin is just going to attack for 1. This does leave me wide open next turn. I cannot control Battle Mad Ronin because it has to attack each turn anyway if it's able to. Which is a shame. But there you go really. So I'm going to take 3 damage this turn. Which is going to be a bit damaging, not going to lie. Now we have another Battle Mad Ronin, or we can put down the Moth Rider Samurai. Moth Rider Samurai being a 2/2 flyer with Bushido 1. Very, very good. But I'm going to put down another Battle Mad Ronin, I think. No? No, you know what? I'm going to actually give an Nadachi to this Battle Mad Ronin. Okay. Whatevs. I can never really master all of that stuff. I always get pretty much... It's nice if they give you the option to switch between what mana you want to use, but in a case like this, it's a matter of... It's not like I can play anything else anyway, so why give me the option? Anyway, here comes the combat. Gonna attack for free. Ah, god damn it. Curse you! What was that again? Murder? Ah. I was gonna say, if it was Doomblade. Ugh, Doomblade. I have so many nightmares with Doomblade. But murder's just as bad. It hurts. That's another 3 damage to me. Not nice. And there's Locust Miser. Each opponent's maximum hand size is now reduced by 2. Ouch! My hand size has now been crippled by 3. That's not very nice. So you know what? I'm going to Terramorphic Expanse into a mountain, because I'm going to need that. And we poured into Nagor, bound by honor. Or Nagao. Nagao. I'm not sure how you would pronounce that. Maybe you guys can help me out. Bushido 1. Whenever Nagao, bound by honor, attacks, samurai creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Very nice. I like it. You know what? We're going to put out the Moth Rider. Because this is my idea. Get out the Moth Rider, get out Battle Mad, and then Nagao. And then Nagao can benefit 2 instead of just 1 or himself. Which I like the sound of. Because Nagao will make everything insanely powerful. You can't be blocked anyway, so that's fine. I'll take 2. It takes 2, baby! It takes 2! Okay, drop down that. I'm gonna shut up because that probably just blew your ears off. And let's get a Battle Mad Ronin out. Oh, and I could get Nagao out this turn if I really wanted to. No point really. Instead, I'm actually going to equip the Nadachi onto the Moth Rider. Turn the Moth Rider into a 4-2. Moth Rider's going to go swinging with his 4-2 attacking swing. Whack. 15. Very nice. Taking your opponent down to 15 in 1 turn with the Moth Rider. Love it. Gonna attack again. I can't block because of fear, which is absolutely fine. Do 2. I'm now down to 10. Main phase. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna be a douche? I think you are. Ink Eyes, Servant of Oni. Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu 5. Oh god, Ninjutsu 5. Is that like a feminized... I'm not even going to talk about the artwork, but anyway. Whenever Ink Eyes, Servant of Oni deals combat damage to a player, you may put target creature card from that player's graveyard on the battlefield under your control. You can also regenerate Ink Eyes. Let me just remind myself what ninjutsu is. Ninja follow a way of stealth known as ninjutsu. After one of your creatures attacks and your opponent doesn't block it, you can reveal a card with ninjutsu from your hand, pay its ninjutsu cost, and return your unblocked creature to its owner's hand. Then you can put the creature with ninjutsu onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. Yes, ninjutsu is pretty crazy. It's pretty nuts. And we have more Moth Riders. Very nice. Let's get out another mountain to help us out in that front. We now have the Araba Moth Rider, which is the weaker version of the Samurai, but it's still good. Get out Nagao. Or Nagao. I think Nagao is the right way to pronounce it, but anyway, let's see what you guys think in the comments. But yes, every one of our guys now gets +1/+1 until end of turn. But it's only when Nagao attacks, so that's absolutely fine. Okay, this is the tough call. This is pretty much the tough call. I'm just going to let Battle Mad Ronin go mad and battle. Go mad with battle! So as you can see, when he attacks, he now turns to a 3/3 thanks to Bushido. Not enough to take out the Oni, But we are getting there. We're going to be absolutely fine. And there's Nezumi Ronin with Bushido 1. So he has his own Bushidos now. The Nezumi deck seems pretty interesting, actually. I love the artwork. Artwork's great. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to block that guy with Moth Rider, because Moth Rider can take him out thanks to the first strike with a Nadachi. But I can't block Cutthroat, which is absolutely fine. That's my plan. I'm going to go for it. Moth Rider turns to a 5-3. He's going to use his ninjutsu or regenerate. That might have been regenerate, actually. Yeah, I think it was. Yep, that was regenerate. So we just used mana to basically regenerate it so it doesn't die. That's absolutely fine. Let's get out another Araba Moth Rider. And we're just going to continue here. This is going to be interesting. You've got Bushido 1, so you're 4-4, you're a 2-2. You can't block any flyers. Yeah, you can't block any flyers, but you can block Nagao a lot. I think it's worth keeping these guys on my side of the field. Is it just when he's attacking? It is just when he's attacking, okay. Because I now have guys out here that can block, just in case he wanted to go all out. But if I keep doing this, and you keep using your mana to regenerate this guy, which is fine. Now you're going to keep doing 2 to me every turn, that bloody Cutthroat. There's nothing I can really do about it. Really, there is nothing I can do about it. Damn it. Okay, let's weigh up how much we've got here. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not nearly enough. We do have blocking potential. We could go in for an all-out attack, see how that goes. But we'll probably die next turn if we did. We're better off doing that, in all honesty. Seeing how this works. So everyone becomes more powerful. Is Nagao going to be blocked? AI's thinking about it. Yes, he is going to be blocked. There's the Bushido trigger there. Here's the Bushido trigger here. For 5-5, he will die. But I did get rid of a few of his threats. Or at least a couple of his threats, should I say. Now I'm in a really bad spot, because he's going to probably do an all-out attack. If he's smart. If he's smart. If he's taking his time. Yeah, there's the all-out attack. I'm obviously going to block the most dangerous thing, and he's going to do 4, which is going to suck. Yeah, there's the regenerate. At least I can survive for one more turn. It's all down to this last card draw. And then we get an Adachi. Wait, can Adachi help? Let's have a look. Let's put an Adachi. I can put an Adachi on Moth Rider again. Let's do this. Moth Rider turns to a 6-2. 6, 7, 8. Not enough. And I get an achievement! Equip for victory. Oh yeah. But yeah, not gonna work this time. Let's restart it, see how we do. Right. Final battle! See how we do in this final confrontation with this guy to end Friday Night Magic for this week. Battle Mad, Moth Rider, Nagao, Lightning Helix. Oh, I love a good Helix. Oh. I'm gonna have to draw a new hand though, I don't like it. Devoted. Ronin War Club. I haven't actually seen this one. Under your control, attach Ronin War Club to that creature. Cool. Okay. That's a card. I really don't like this. Let's restart the duel. And let's see what hand we get this time round. Oh, this is slightly better. This is slightly better. Let's keep this hand and roll with it. Because this is what I can do. Turn 2, Battle Mad Ronin. Turn 3, Ronin War Club. Then we can start doing some crazy stuff. Because that Ronin War Club, because what? +2, +1. That's actually quite nice. The fact that it also gives you +1, that's... Well, +1 to your toughness. That's actually quite nice. I like it! And what do you know? We have a samurai for turn 4. That can go well with the War Club. And it's one of our flying samurais. So that can be really good for avoidance. There's the Battle Mad. What you gonna do? Nothing. And you're gonna put down your 2-1. Yep. The 2-1 fear. Absolutely fine. Here we go. We want to put down the... Ooh. An Adachi of a War Club. Let's put down the War Club. The Nadachi's really good for first striking, but we'll be fine. We should be fine. Yep, attack. I can't control his attacks. He's a battle mad Ronin. How do you expect me to control someone that is mad with battle? It's like saying to a snail, you're not allowed to crawl down my pathway tonight. Oh no. You just don't do it. You can't control a beast. Here we go, there's 1, there's 3. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Now we get some more land. This is good. This is good. Okay. We could get out our samurai. We could get out Nagao. Nagao would actually be really nice. Let's get out Nagao. And the trick is, Nagao comes out, War Club activates, connects himself to Nagao. Nagao's now a 5-4. Without his ability trigger. That's crazy. And I like it. I like crazy things. I like crazy. Crazy's like crazy. That's really nice. We have a 5-4 out. He's probably going to use murder. Yeah, there it is. Getting away with murder. Ouch. I was expecting that murder. It's not nice when one of your favourite cards gets murdered, is it? Not nice. Oh, actually, in that sense, how do you murder a card? Do you burn it? Do you cut it? Do you rip it? How would you murder a card? I'm interested. How would you murder a card? Okay, let's bring out the Moth Rider. Now that murder's out of play. And the Moth Rider will now turn into a 4-3 Moth Rider. Intimidating. My Ronin will go absolutely crazy and now attack for 1 yet again. Doing that. Taking him down to 17, which is quite nice. My plan now is to get Nadachi out and connect it up with the Battle Mad Ronin. So that now the Ronin can be way more dangerous. And have first strike. Because first strike on a Battle Mad Ronin is actually not a bad idea. There's the Locust Miser. It's going to be a pain of a bootay. There you go, more land. That's going to be happy. Here's the Nadachi. Very nice. Let's equip the Nadachi onto you. I still don't know what the mana tapping button actually is. It's none of the main buttons, and I was never told it in the tutorial, so let's go anyway. There you go. Battle Mad Ronin's now a 3-1 and attacks this turn. He has first strike, so he's going to be a beast. But I'm going to attack with both my guys and see what he's capable of doing when he hits this. Get attacked. So there's 3, taking you down to 14, and his extra 4, taking you down to 10. Quite nice. Now you're going to be able to beat me up this turn, which is going to be a problem. Only 4? 4 will hurt. 4 will hurt. But will it kill me? Probably not. There's the Ink Eyes. Servant of Oni. That's what we need to be careful of. Inkai's white rat. That like this Magic the Gathering's version of Blue Eyes White Dragon. A rat. Now we have a 3/2 flyer. Right. We do have double cleave ready for some badass plays in a bit. But first, let's go in for the attack and see what happens. Balmad Ronin attacks. There comes for block. Balmad Ronin turns to a 5/3. Nat Miser is now out of play, which is great. We got rid of Nat Miser. Very nice. Now he has all the mana he needs to make some serious plays happen. There's the Nezumi. Nezumi Ronin. And he's going to attack me for quite a bit. This will kill me, unless I can do something. Can I do something? Yes, I can. I can block here. And do that. He can regenerate. But that seems like the most viable option, because these guys can then Bushido up into some crazy stats. You'll regenerate him anyway, so that's fine. There comes for 2. There lays down the damage. Ouch your face. But now we have a second Nadachi, and we still have a Warning War Club. I was really going to say Rowing Club. Really? I was going to say, the Ronin Rowing Club! Join it today! Oh man. That'll be nuts. That'll be a great club though, I'll join it. I'll join that any day. Here we go, here we go. Battle Mad Ronin's going to go for the attack. To do 3. Are you going to block it? Are you going to block it? Yes you are. Bushido triggers, turn you into a 5/3. Get rid of Locust Miser. Now our hand control is back. Too bad we can't really do much with it. Because we're basically dead neck. Well, no, he can do 5 if we block the Ink Eyes. Which isn't bad, because then next turn we have to win. And if I get a particular card that I know I have in this deck, I think we can win this. Okay, let's go. Block you. So then turn to a 5/3. You're gonna regenerate. I've got the first strike. You're gonna hit me for 2 and the 3. Adding it up. Ouchies. I've got 1 health and it's now or never. This is gonna hurt. But there that mace goes. The War Club. I'm gonna equip the War Club onto Equip the War Club onto the War. 3, 6, that's 9. I can't win, but let's see what he does. I have failed because I miscalculated my additions. But let's see what he does this turn, because I'm dead regardless. I'm just interested. Yep, classic, because I could block there, but he's still going to go in with the fear. And yay, all that good stuff. Sad face! I misunderestimated the Nezumi and their great rat-like skills. So, sadly, we didn't do that well this week. We beat Dodge and Burn, and we got to Kamigawa, but these Nezumi guys are not going to go down without a fight. So how will we do next time when we come back and take on the Nezumi in Kamigawa? Will we be able to get to the samurai and get the white dragon scale? There's only one way to find out. And that's to tune in next time to Friday Night Magic with VGU. So until then, guys, I am your host as always, Dom the Expert of Coles from VideoGamesUncovered.com. And I'll be seeing you on the other side.